Okay, so I have returned finally. I took another little break. Actually, I've been enjoying just playing the game normally on my main account, which is a bit surprising to be honest. Also, before we get into this, I am just going to give a shout out to my niece and nephew. Alright, so I have farmed up a Cupid. This one here. It's good enough. Shame about the AB2 though, but yeah, it'll do the job. So we have that. And we have to gear up our Countess, which it still only just has the owl. And what else? I believe I want to upgrade some pieces on my DPS monk as well. So I think... Was there anything else I needed to mention? Oh yeah, something I did off screen was farm up a cat. Because I want to be using that for the Archkraken in Poly. So, where is it? Here. This is the cat I farmed up. Pretty good. It's gonna do the job. If you want to know what build I did, it's the same as the one I have a video for my most recent, I believe it's called AFK Cat Farm. So I just used that build. It works just as well with my current stats. Speaking of which, these are my current stats. Yeah, nothing's changed. So I think we'll start with just getting on a set for this Countess. And, oh yeah, I'm not sure if I showed, wait, have I got the sensor option on? Yes, I do. So in all the armor farming I did off screen, I farmed up 6 Alt++. There they are. I don't believe I have a use for any of these. Oh, actually this one maybe. But yeah, we'll see. Right. So let's take a look through our pristine armor. Now I believe I had some good pristine pieces, so let's just throw some stuff on and see what kind of set we can make. Yeah, like this piece isn't too bad, it'll do the job. The thing you have to realize about the Countess for Assault is the stat requirement is very, very low. Just to get through it, you know. Obviously you want a bit more to be able to do it comfortably. Like I'm not even going to be using a weapon, for example. But you don't really need to, which is nice, so I don't have to worry about that. I just need to cap my resistances, have decent HP and HP hero damage and AB1, ability 1. And that's all that really matters. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. Yeah, I guess those boots. Let's see, do we have anything better? Yeah, those boots are really nice. Yeah, we'll definitely go with these. Alright, let's upgrade this. Damn, I didn't expect those gloves to be so good. Better than I expected. Okay. Let's finish upgrading those. And there we go. Right. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. Spec into HP, yep. Looks good. Okay, well, this character is ready. The only thing I'll be doing is swapping the crackers for the cat for the Archkraken boss fight. And swapping over this little wizard for the Lover's Cupid for the gauntlet. And let's actually upgrade that fully. Forge it, I mean, like this. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is start off with these two. Run the assault on my Countess and do the what is it called? The tower defense phase with Tower Booster and Jester, I suppose? Or no, probably Tower Booster and Monk. Yeah. Alright. Let's jump into it. Temple of Polybius. Nightmare Hardcore. Actually, let me just... Yeah, that's all that's left other than the CR maps, so... Alright, let's go. And now the annoying thing with Countess is she does not have any way of hitting the crystal up here to open the door, so I'm gonna have to do that with our monk. But that's not too bad. Let's hide the split there. Get some mana. And I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to drop my call to arms at some point. I want to go this way first, I believe. Whoops. Okay, I'm not used to having this much movement speed. I have not played much Countess. So I'm just gonna take it pretty easy. Like, when I get down from here now, I think I'm gonna drop the boost. And let's see. I want to go over to the left there next. So let's just wait for the call to arms to come back up. There we go. Get this core over here. Get that core. Simple enough. So yeah, the owl here with the call to arms basically makes you unkillable. Because the owl is going to heal you every time it hits something. And call to arms just gives you like an insane amount of damage reduction. And there we go. That's all of them, all the crystals. So now what I'm going to do is use my DPS monk to actually clear a lot of the wave. Do I not get to teleport I thought I... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna build a strength drain up here. And a healing aura. Gonna build a ensnare and strength drain up here. Just do the standard poly build basically. Where you build on the railing here. Three DU left, huh? I did want to build a buff beam for those auras over there, but oh no, I can. What am I talking about? 3 DU left. That's 4 DU. So that area down there might end up getting desummoned, but I'll just have to rebuild if that does happen. Alright, so I'm gonna move my monk over here, and he's gonna help clear the wave quite a lot. Start tower boosting, and then when enemies start getting closer to the core, I'll start hero boosting. Maybe get a bit more mana as well. Make sure not to get chained to by the Harbinger for too long, otherwise you will die. Although I don't think the Harbingers are too bad on this, it's more on like survival maps I think that they're really deadly. See, if I stand on the railing here, yeah, they de-aggro, nice. And we have a massive build-up of ogres north, so I'll head down there soon. Clear out all of those bozos and these wyverns while we're at it. So you might be wondering what pet I'm going to be using for the Archkraken, and I have done a little bit of testing, and I never actually used the little wizard for any Kraken before. And I've never seen anyone else use it, really. Specifically for Kraken anyway, so I tested it out and it worked really well, so... I'm not sure if that's just because I've got, like, a decent little wizard, like 60k. So maybe it's just my highest damaging pet, but it performed really well, much better than I expected. So yeah, I'm going to be using that. And I'm going to be switching to my Countess and putting that cat on, like I said. And making sure I have enough mana for Call to Arms. Because this character is basically just gonna, you know, be a damage reduction bot with the cat, which is gonna boost our DPS quite a bit. Okay. Not trying to rush or anything here, just taking my time, making sure everything's good. Let's get full mana again. Don't think I need to upgrade those auras at all. Let's just get the rest of that mana. Make sure we have full mana on our counters. Alright, there we go. So, I will just start Call to Arms. And then Hero Boost as soon as the Kraken spawns. There we go. There we go, working pretty well. Very nice indeed. So at this point we can leave with our monk. Don't need him anymore. I should have kept that on actually to run faster, oh well. So you could actually do the next phase, the gauntlet, with a countess, but I feel like that's going to be... it's going to take longer. So I'm going to switch to the Lover's Cupid. Oh, and this... I've shown the spear before, but... yeah. Pretty nice spear right there. Okay, so... got that on. Oh, I just realized I never ended up looking for any better DPS gear. Oh well, this will have to do. We're here now, so no turning back. Let's go to my summoner, and everyone's probably seen this before, but this is how you would skip all the what do you call it, role play with the Temple of Water, where you use grappling hooks to get over here and press on switches. So you glide up against this wall here, it pushes you up, and then you can either fly across there by double jumping, or just place a golem or an orc down here. And then if you jump on the orc and then just start floating, it's the perfect height to float through there. Okay, switch to monk. And away we go. So this first gauntlet section is going to be a mech that spawns in the middle there with a Demon Lord, Kraken, and Spider Queen. So when you see the Demon Lord sort of stagger like that, it means he's half HP. It's kind of nice information to know. And the deadliest part here is just staying out of range of that Wasp Queen. Wasp Queen? Spider Queen. If you get webbed in the fire that the poly machine throws down, yeah, you're pretty likely to die. So just keep that in mind. Keep your distance at all times. And I think I'm probably gonna focus down the Spider Queen before the Kraken to make sure that doesn't happen. And yeah, the poly machine is not targetable here, so if you think you can get rid of him by, you know, trying to shoot the machine over there, yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, so our boost is down right now, which is unfortunate. Oh, also, I know my original plan was to farm a Desert Goblin Cupid, but after some testing, the differences between Desert Goblin and the normal Cupid, Lover's Cupid, is very small, actually. The damage increase from a Desert Goblin Cupid is only about 6 to 7% more damage. Whereas the healing increase from a lover's is 35% more healing. So you get a massive amount more healing than you do more damage. Very nice, pretty straightforward. And then the phase now, I believe, is the turkey. Yep, which the only thing you really need to worry about is getting caught out by the jump or getting surrounded by turkeys and getting surrounded by turkeys in the polyfire. Which is why it's really nice to have generic damage. That's a lot of polyfire right there. I'm making this harder for myself actually by playing with less particle details, because it makes the polyfire on the ground sort of like phase in and out of existence. Like I can't see it. It sort of flashes rather than being there consistently, so it makes it a little bit harder to see. But you kind of get the general idea of where it is, so... Alright, there we go. Hero boost is back on. Can start doing some damage. Okay, there we go. And now the phase after the turkey is going to be the 4 evil heroes. So Barbarian, Squire, and Huntress, and... oh god, this is not good. Huntress and Apprentice. Yeah. It is a good idea here to zoom out, because you can a lot easier see sort of like around you. But it's just something I've not really gotten too used to. It is good here to sort of prioritize the Barbarian, I think, because if he hawks you, it can do a lot of damage. And you almost kind of can't help focusing him because of how much he aggroes to you. He kind of sticks to you without you even wanting him to. Alright, hero boost is back up. Ah, Apprentice was charging this whole time. That's not good. I believe... I actually have no idea now that I think about it, about how long the Apprentice charges. I used to know, but I forgot. But yeah, if you see him charging, you just want to prioritize killing him. Because yeah, if he gets that mana bomb off, and you're in range of it, it's gonna be a one-shot. Okay, that could have been bad there. Couldn't jump because I was getting stuck on the Squire, I believe. Maybe a Wyvern as well. But yeah, this Lover's Cupid pet really just makes it so you can kind of face tank so much more. Not have to care about not taking as much damage. It's really nice. Okay, our boost about to come back up. There's the Huntress down, or a Hunter. I guess it is a Huntress actually, because it doesn't shoot... It only shoots the It doesn't do the triple hawk shot, it only does the huntress version. Alright, so after we kill the squire here, then we're going to actually be able to damage the poly machine, which is also a really easy phase. You can just damage these pylons here, and that'll stun him for a brief moment. Like that. We get a lot of damage off here. Okay, well, no. Ideally keep hero boost up here to kill him faster. There we go. So now we get quite a long period here before the last boss spawns, which is going to be Mischief, which also isn't too bad of a boss fight. It really just comes down to running in circles. Also, it's kind of weird how the music still plays after the victory sound there. I don't think I've ever actually played this map with music on, so... Pretty weird. Alright, where's he at? Spawned over there. Kind of what you want to do for Mischief is just stay aware of where you are and don't get caught up against a wall. Because if he pins you against a wall and then shotguns you with the fire, it's gonna very likely kill you or do a lot of damage. As you can see, if you just sort of run around in a circle, and then when he teleports, it means that a Harbinger spawned in the middle here, and you want to kill that Harbinger, because that'll make it so that ogres will not spawn, and ogres make the fight a lot more annoying. Well, that was interesting. Landed on his head. Unfortunately, no more hero boost. Right, teleported again. Hero boost coming up. See, I'm not going to focus the Harbinger. Oh, well, standing right next to it. I'm going to focus the Harbinger here. I think we're fine. Would like more mana though. There we go. There's a yellow crystal. Okay, so now that there is an ogre here, I think I'm going to have to... Nah, let's leave it actually. I think we're fine. No hero boost though, which is a little bit unfortunate. What Mischief likes to do is, when there's a lot of ogres, is like hide around the ogres, and if you don't have a pet that does any piercing damage, it makes it really annoying to hit him. Looks like we have him here. Yep, there we go. Not too bad, really. And there's my accomplishment. Let's see, did we get anything? We got an ultimate defensive poly. Great, just what I wanted. These are basically exactly the same as Guardian pets. You just get higher stats. They do the same amount of boost the same amount of towers and such. They just can roll higher stats. And 2 mythical weapons. Marvelous. Alright, well, that was not too bad. Pretty big hurdle overcome. All that's left is the Crystalline Resurgence maps. So yeah, obviously you have to go through 1 through 4. So next time, yeah, we'll be tackling CR Part 1.